is what I like to call a mindset day, which means you get yourself in a good environment, kind of like this. It's very goal orientated and quite a lot of strategic planning, visualization, a lot of the stuff that I teach my investors in the training ring about actually getting in the zone of what you want to achieve, especially being here in the US at the moment. There's obviously a lot of new goals and a lot of short-term goals in terms of what we want to achieve while we're here. So it's very important to make sure that you're in the right state of mind to achieve those as efficiently and effectively as possible with as little effort as possible. Gorgeous day for it. It's maybe winter or like just coming out of winter in Australia at the moment, but it's just coming out of summer here, so it's still perfect pool weather, so really can't complain. So today is very relaxed. Might spend a bit more time here, the weather's perfect. So we're ready to go tomorrow, ready to smash it. You saw what the house looks like, so it's relaxing now, ready to make all that happen tomorrow. Morning guys, so today we are heading into the city, but we wanted to quickly show you all of our hard work from yesterday. Yesterday was spent completing all of the yard work. We'll show you a bit of a before and after as we go. This is now what the front yard looks like. It's kind of a bit of more of a during sort of post, because we're going to get the yard guy back out in another 2 weeks time, because it was obviously quite bad beforehand. So it's going to need it again quite often to just at least get it to a standard that I'm happy with. If we come around the side, there was this huge vine that went all the way up the side of the house, connected to this wire, and at least now it's pretty and clear. No longer there, taking over my house. And then this is now the backyard. Hours and hours and hours spent out here. The grass, we found out that the yard guy that I was paying previously, who has now been fired, was only mowing half of it. So as you'll see from the footage before, one side of the grass directly down the middle was more than the other. Why would you bother? It's just one of the things that as an investor you need to take into account to make sure you've got someone watching out and seeing where your money's being spent and if it's being spent appropriately. So yeah, everything's nice here. There was some more vines and a lot of weeds going on everywhere. Didn't know these paths existed. Down into the shed. You could not get through this before. It's at least now all being opened up, so we've got access to around the back as well. And there was again vines completely up the side of the shed, like up to the roof. As you can see straight down the other side too. That's all been cleared up, same with all the weeds, and there was just bits and pieces of rubbish everywhere as well. That's all tidy now. And then again, same as the other side, but on this one it's all being mowed and you're able to actually get to the garage and back. The garage isn't even being used for cars at the moment, it's just storing people's junk. So, because the roller doors also aren't working, so it's another thing on the list, but at least now we can get to it. So this is the front of the garage. We wouldn't have shown this in anything beforehand, but when we were able to get around to this point, once we'd cut down the trees on each side, even if we'd been able to get in through those back doors on the other side, opening these up, it was completely covered with trees. You would have opened it up and not even been able to get back through. So it doesn't look like anything now, but in comparison to what it was yesterday, it's huge, huge improvement. Really, really good progress. Yeah, it makes me so happy. Just looking at how far we came yesterday. Such a big day yesterday though. We were exhausted by the end of it. Luckily we had Kenneth's help. He's a friend of mine here and he just happens to be a jack of all trades. So works out really, really well in my favour, and of course I tip nicely because of that. Definitely makes me happy to see the progress that we've made today, and so we can justify going out and spending the day in the city.
Rock Bottom. Again.
Just finished lunch at Rock Bottom Grill, and now we're gonna head just back around the corner to the city centre. Absolutely gorgeous, and there's a Starbucks on the corner there, so we're gonna set up and do some work. And look, every time, that's like how my name is written.
So we're going for a bit of a wander around. Let's see what we can find. We're going to go inside here.
Be a bit of I've been here before, so it's different for me, but I'll be a bit of a tour guide this time instead.
Yeah.
Every day the sun doesn't shine, sometimes it has to rain. Just like we enjoy the pleasure, we have to stand the pain. Tomorrow we'll feel better 'cause it's a brand new day. You know it's
Wow, look at that! Oh, look how easy that was. You look like an idiot.
Yes, you can pet her. Her name is Roxy.
Maple syrup soda, sweet corn soda, cucumber soda.
So beautiful day exploring the city here. We're down at the canals. Not that I've been to a lot of American states yet, but looking at it here, you would not say we were in America. You'd think we were somewhere in Europe. It's absolutely gorgeous. Isn't it? Look. Hang on. Beautiful that is. Even though it's almost 6 o'clock, the sun is still super high in the sky. There is still so much daylight left, so we shall continue exploring, but I don't know if it's going to beat how gorgeous this spot is.
Every day the sun doesn't shine, sometimes